Nestled on the banks of the Hudson River, Michie Stadium. It will play host to some of the nation's finest today and another thrilling edition of Army football. Today, two teams set to square off in a MAC slugfest. As we'll see, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Army Black Knights. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Black Knights will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Miami Redhawks offense will take the field first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressures. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that lap.
He lofted high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Redhawks will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. So the Army Black Knights offense has the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Give to Brown. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's O'Neal. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Jones. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. The guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
A strike downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Right down the middle. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Let's look at the big picture for Army. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season with all the expansion. There he goes. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Quarterback on the keeper. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now on the option. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Black Knights are on the move. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On the option. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looks as if he's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Vanderbilt is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Doors fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Quickly to the tight end. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Wants to throw again. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun. Wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. And the Redhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Redhawks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. He'll do it himself. And the ball's out there after it. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. From the gun, running back gets to give. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, one thing we can always count on is a great atmosphere in West Point. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Blake Field inside Mighty Stadium.
And the Redhawks will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Give to the big fullback. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense doing its job again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground, forcing a third down situation, likely to be a pass. Both defenses have played a really good football game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Brown has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Caught in the backfield, it's Russell. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Redhawks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Caught close to the marker, it's Jones. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Makes the grab, and he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The option look. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Got his man quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. To the air, it's O'Neal. Makes the catch, it's Davis. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Right down the middle. He's got it. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Redhawks are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Davis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. The Redhawks have it with a 1st and 10.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. He's got it on the run. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He'll keep it himself. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They want that clock to run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami. Oh, and that elusive victory is oh so close if they can hang on till the end.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UCLA is running away with this one right now, and it's kind of felt that way since we heard the first 8 clap today. They're up by 35 over the Judicials. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Finds his back in the middle. Turning it on. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Terry. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Black Knights are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Got his man. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Howard. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Gonna look downfield again. He'll try to do it himself.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there, go get it yourself.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
They'll go for two here and try to climb within a field goal late. He wants to throw it. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Inside the 50. The 30. He's at the 20. Can you believe that? Scooped up that fumble and took it all the way back for two. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers?